Hello guys, welcome to back to the State Zone. Hope you guys are doing great and all are doing good. So we have started a manual testing series in which where we are this series basically belongs to the person who are doing who are freshers, beginners, or non 90% or doing uh, job in support in IT industry and want to switch their career in testing. So we have started this series manual testing concept where you will learn the concept of our testing. It's a basic series start we have started. So let's start our new video. So previously we have learned few things in our previous video. We have learned few things like what is software testing, functional, non-functional testing. So the new viewers who want to learn those things, please watch the previous video. And in today's video, we will learn about error, bug, failure, and SDLC. These two things we will learn today. Okay. Where it is. Okay. So today we will learn what is defect, bug, error, and failure. So in IT industry, when you will come, you will be hearing a lot of time like what we got a defect, we got a bug, we got a error, we got a failure. Looks like all these four things are same, but there are minute differences which you will be learning, and there's minute differences in definition of these things. Okay, so firstly, error. We will learn about what is error. So error is a human mistake done by dev at time of coding. Got my point? Error is a mistake done by dev at time of coding. Suppose I will give you examples. A developer is writing a code, and at the time of writing a code, he gave some syntax which was not required. And at the time of compiling, it gave the code got crashed and it was not able to run. So this type of a mistake, this was type of a human mistake. So developer was doing coding and the mistake was done by human. So this type of uh, mistake are known as error in IT industry. Okay, so it can be captured in the starting of the uh, coding itself. Means it can be captured in the starting of the coding. Okay. Second thing is bug and defect. Both are almost same, but there is a slight difference. Okay. Firstly, I will tell you what is bug. So bug is a deviation of expecting a actual result. Suppose you want something. Suppose you are testing a application like Gmail. You are giving username, you are giving password, and you are clicking on login. You will able to log into your Gmail account. So this is the positive scenario. And after that, a negative scenario, giving wrong username, wrong password, and still you are able to log in. So this type of behavior means you were expecting you will it should give you error, means it should give you error like wrong username, wrong password, but still you are able to log in to the environment. So this is known as bug. So you are testing the thing in testing the Gmail and you got this deviation, means the actual result should give you error, but you are able to log in. So such type of things are called bug. Okay. And failure is same as bug, but it is identified by end user means customer. Okay, so I'm giving example of Gmail itself. So at the time of testing, if it is found, it is known as bug, but the same bug, if it is found at the time of uh end user, means suppose end user or someone else, you are a tester and someone else, it means the code is deployed into the production and end user found this thing. So this is known as failure. Got my point? Let me give you another example. So you are using Facebook, you are the customer of the Facebook. Okay, you clicked on sign up, but you are not able to create your account. So these things are known as failure. Got my point? So in short, I will tell you that a mistake made by developer during coding is called an error. Okay, an error found during the unit testing in development phase is called defect. So unit testing is can be done by developer or tester, but 90% of time it is done by developer itself. So the error, if it is captured in development phase itself, means the bug, if it is captured in development phase itself at the time of unit testing, is known as defect. I told you na, there is minute difference between defect and bug. So the error captured at the time of development phase in unit testing itself is called as defect, and error kept found during testing phase is called bug. Got my point? So if it is missed in unit testing, that defect got converted into a bug. If tester found that defect, then it is called bug. And the same bug, if it is missed by tester and went to the production, then it is called failure. I told you now, all four are similar, but there are minute differences. So that difference is the phase of the error. Okay, good. Okay, hope you got all the difference and all definition got clear to you. So now we will move to SDLC. So our main concept in IT industry, and most of the time, even I will say every time the interview will ask you SDLC, phases of SDLC, what is SDLC, why it is used. Okay, hope you got the different things, what is defect, bug, error, failure. So SDLC is software development life cycle. Got my point? Software development life cycle, the full form of SDLC. And it is a process used by software industry to design, develop, and test software. Mm, I will give you an example. So each and every industry will follow a process to give their product. Suppose they will take a raw material, they will process it, they will check that product, and they will give it to you, whether it's pharmaceutical, whether it's FMCG. So in pharmaceuticals, it is medicine. The end product is medicine. So they will collect raw material like different type of drugs. They will combine it. They will check it whether it is eatable or not, it is good to your health or not, and they will give it to you. Like in pharmaceutical, paracetamol, you are eating it at the time of fever. And in the FMCG sector, like juices, packed juices, jams, and all those things. For jams, suppose the raw materials will be different type of fruit pulps, then they will process it, they will combine it, they will prepare a jam, they will check the jam is good or not, then they will give it to an end user. So same thing is followed in software industry as also. So how software will be made? Okay, so SDSA is a step-by-step process to deliver a software to a customer. Got my point? है ना? So there are different phases in SDLC. Most important thing, the interview will ask you, what are the different phases of SDLC? Okay, before going to SDLC, I forgot something. Uh, SDLC uses three P's also. Three P's means process, sorry, people, process, and product. So each industry industry will use these three P's. There are people's, like tester, developer. They will process something and they will give a product. Okay. So these three P's are pillars of SDLC. Three pillars of SDLC. Got my point? You can learn this as well. Three pillars are people, process, product. And we'll go for phases of SDLC. So there are different phases like planning, defining, designing, building, testing, and deployment. So these are the different phases of software development life cycle. Sometimes what happen, it is known, these two, planning and defining, are known as requirement analysis as well. Okay. So in some of the tutorials or some of the notes, you will see like requirement analysis, designing, building, testing, and deployment. Okay. Requirement analysis, designing, developing, testing, and deployment. S- So you, for requirement as analysis, we can segregate it into two, like planning and defining. Let's go. I will show you what is planning. Sorry. Okay. So what is requirement analysis? So first thing, it is performed by senior members of team. Okay. So it will be direct interact with to the customer, means what is the requirement of the customer. Suppose I want a banking project, or okay, I want a banking application. I have certain things in my mind. Okay, uh I can, there should be a transaction page. People, user can be logged in, they can see their account balance, they can transfer money to the some other user, they can transfer money to some different account, and they can call a checkbook. Okay, so these are the basic things which will be analyzed by product manager, architect, business analyst, salespersons. Okay, whether the requirement is feasible or not, whether the requirement can be converted into software or not. Okay, so as I told you, this can be done by business analysis. This is the meeting actually. This meeting can is done between your customer, project managers, industrial experts, okay, business analyst, architect. So they can check whether the development of the software is feasible or not. They will analyze the requirement and will check and plan according to it. Okay. Defining requirement, it's the same, means it's the same part in which they will prepare SRS. So SRS we will learn in a different video what is SRS. So SRS is software requirement specification. Basically it's a document in which they will, means they will the customer will approve this SRS. Okay, and this is the estimated, means my product will look like this, and my product functionality will be this. So it's a requirement specification of the software document. It's basically a document which is approved from the customer. Okay, as I told, the definition is here na? In this phase, we will prepare a document and about the product requirement and get them approved from the customer itself. And this SRS document will consist product requirement to be designed, developed during the project life cycle. Okay, so how project will be designed, how it will be developed, this all things will be contained into the SRS document. Okay, and this will be approved by customer or market analyst. Means the end, the next another company for which we are developing, we are analyzing the project. Next thing will be designing. Okay, so in design, it will be like how project will be designed, how product will be designed, which uh means which language you will be used, uh on the from the requirement of SRS, architect will be architect will be sitting and they will be defining how what architecture we will use to develop this project, what language we will use to develop this project, how this project will be made, how we will deploy, how we will be test. So for developing this developing the software, this the all thing means to how the pro software will be developed, all these things will come in the designing phase. Okay. See, I told you, na, DDSA design approach clearly defines all the architecture. Means there are different modules as well. Lots of things will be there which we will learn in the future. Uh, this is means I'm just telling about what is the designing phase right now. Then after designing phase means once the software is designed, means how it will be developed, what language you will use. DDS document is prepared like design document specification. Okay. How what will be the different modules, how the data flow will be there, how communication between different modules will be there. All these things will be covered in the design. After that, building of the software phase will come. Okay, so this is the rough diagram module you can say. We can't build directly a software. We need to be sure, okay, this is the software will is feasible. After that, building. Building means developer will develop according to the coding guidelines. Okay. uh, and use they will use different language and they will develop the software. So this will come in the building. Next is testing. Means here in this stage, tester will test the software according to SRS. Okay. um, uh, and they will check whether the software is according to expected result or not. If there are some bugs they will found, they will raise it, the bugs will be fixed, then they will retest, and lots of things will be there in testing as well, and it will be covered in our SDLC. Okay, software test lifecycle, how software is tested, what quality standards are measured, and what bugs are raised, fixed, retested. All these things will become under testing. Once this all things is done, this all 5 phases are done, software will be deployed to the end user. End user means the software will be will be available in the market and the end user can use it. Before this, there can be a UAT as well. The customer will do user acceptance testing. I will tell you user acceptance testing in later videos. What is UAT? So this will be done in deployment. Okay, I told you, user acceptance testing. So once the software is available in the market, that will come in the deployment, and after that maintenance will be also there. We can say maintenance. In maintenance phase, maintain. Okay, maintenance phase, suppose there are some failures, or suppose there is some performance issue, suppose there is some patch, all these things will cover into maintenance phase. Suppose you purchased a bike. Okay, I'm giving you example directly. Suppose you purchased a bike, it it need a maintenance after several time. So same like software also. Software also need a maintenance after several time. There can be a certain patch which will be installed. There can be a certain updates which can be installed, because there's each and everything cannot be tested in tester environments. There are things which need to be which can be which are working in tester environment but are not working in end user environment. So those things will be there, and those can need to be fixed. So these things are done in maintenance time. Okay, so we have covered SDLC as well here. hope you got SDLC. So how SDLC is done, there are different models like waterfall models, agile, V&V, all these models which we covered in our separate videos. Because if I go through in a and bombarded all these things to you, will not understand. Firstly, understand what is error, what is defect, what is failure. So this is the actual basic interview question. That's why I involve it here. Okay, and after that, learn how what is SDLC. I told you about major things is SDLC, and if you explain like this interview, you will definitely crack interview for SDLC. Okay. Uh, this we will learn in different. There are several document we will learn like SRS, BRD, DDS. These are the different type of documents which we'll learn in our separate video. So thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you can get a notification for the further videos. We will learn lot of things in testing itself. Like right now we are learning manual testing. After that we will go to automation testing, SQL, performance testing. Lot of things are in testing as well. And hope you will uh, liking this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.